Hi, welcome back, guys. So last time I talked about 6 phases of game, and I elaborated a little bit about the defensive phase of game, how to defend higher up the pitch, and then what do you do when the opponent is a bit nearer to your goal. And today I'm going to say, okay, you have done that, and then let's say the opponent is in your half. We're going to go from the defensive compact shape into transition phase, which is called the attacking transition, or popularly known as counter-attacking phase. And let's elaborate a little bit on that as to what are the principles which are necessary for that. Perfect. So assuming that we are the yellow team over here, the red team is playing the balls from here and there, and they're trying to invade your territory. You're keeping it nice and compact, and you have a nice shape. Usually what you try and do is, let's say you have a 4-4-2 formation, you have like some kind of a template where you say, okay, if we win the ball, what are we going to do? And usually you are usually trying to attack these areas. So these areas are very, very crucial, and you see a lot of counter-attacking teams such as Liverpool or Leipzig, they will try and hit the third or the second pass in transition phase, boom, to these areas, because they have like really pacey forwards, and that's a key thing. You need fast forwards to be able to play on the counter-attack. Assuming that you're the yellow team, and let's say you win possession over here, and from modern day you will get rushed very fast. So what you're trying to do, the first thing about getting into a counter-attacking phase is finding a free man. So you need to very closely find a free man where you can say, okay, if it is rushed, I'm going to play the ball over here, and that usually is a set person. For example, in Liverpool, it's usually Alexander-Arnold because of his passing range, or Roberto Firmino, who drops in. In Man City, it's usually Kevin De Bruyne or Ilkay Gundogan who do that. So you find a free man, and because they have a really nice passing range, you can really say, okay, as soon as you see that one of your players has regained possession and the first pass is played, the second pass becomes very crucial. Second and the third pass, where you're trying to hit a long ball or a really nice ball behind the last line of defense. So as soon as you bypass the last line of defense and you can play those balls in these areas, then assuming that you have a fast forward, this will work, and then you are on goal. Again, you can see the key aspect here is the first pass, where you need to avoid the opposition pressure when they do gegenpressing. And second one is verticality. Where you have to be able to get the ball as close to the goal as possible and in possession. So, I mean, this is something which is a controversial thing, because people will really say that, oh, long balls are bad and you want to play beautiful football. But this is one of the instances where this is one of the most effective tactics, where you just take one ball, boom, counter-attacking phase. And if you have players who are fast and good at finishing, can be one of the most useful strategies to win games. And you see this over and over again, where teams in the relegation battle or lower down teams have using this tactic to play against better teams who dominate ball, but through verticality, fast forward, and good tactics, and understanding where the weaknesses of each formation are, you can try and exploit that. And usually 90% of the time it is these half spaces right behind. So the defender can cover, but these spaces usually are the most effective spaces to hit, because people can run from outside towards inside. So let's say there is the ball here, and this ball has been played. This run is very effective. This is very effective because this defender has to look at the ball and also cover the blindside opponent, and that is not a very easy thing to do. So take this information, think about verticality, and build up your counter-attacking play. One last tip before that is, as soon as you do that, you have to make sure your team moves up. Because other team is going to be dropping very fast, or they're going to try and drop. And let's say the first phase of counter-attack doesn't work and you don't score a goal, and the team has dropped, you're already much further up the pitch even if that first counter attack fails, you're much further up the pitch to do a second phase attack. So you can build up plays, you can start your build up right from here, 70 meter. Again, verticality and room. The more space you win inside the opposition half and have a numerical advantage, the better it is. So any which way you can achieve that is a good tactic for counter-attacking and also second phase of counter-attacking. That's it for today, and next time we will, I think I already talked about defensive transition in my 4-3-3 video, and we will talk about one of the really underrated topics, which is set plays. So attacking set plays, defensive set plays, and I will elaborate on that. If you are, I'll leave it for the next time. Okay, ciao ciao.